Here we go again. SpeggiMan has uploaded yet another thing that he has been hyping up like the second coming on my fan community page. So it only makes sense that I watch it here. This thing's only about 2 minutes long. He did send some behind the scenes stuff. He shared it on both my fan tab and he messaged on Discord, but I haven't had the chance to check that stuff out. So this is called Repressed SpeggiMan Memories, and this is apparently his version of Repressed Childhood Memories, which is a series I've had off and on here on this YouTube channel for the past while. Repressed SpeggiMan Memories, fan-made intro. Nearly 200 crushes! I have a written down somewhere, hold on. I have a notepad document, RCM characters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's going to be 23 whenever I get around to Repressed Childhood Memories. Once I get to the official Watch LARDLOGO Die Inside release, which still has a way to go. I've got TeggiFan Moves On, then I have the first episode of The Stash, then I have Rail Fanning with My Grandfather Part 1, and then the fan vote for the remaining final 4 productions before the perpetually delayed rebrands. Producing this is kind of delaying it. Anyway, that's enough. I have talked a little too much. Let's get into this. This is probably going to be a short little production. 2 minutes, 42 seconds long. Hold on, I got something special for you guys. Oh yeah. That was pretty good. Alright, let's get into this thing, shall we? Oh boy. Really, man? Kamala Harris? Just the sudden jump to redo the theme song there. This was before the accusations. That's what the freaking Doc McStuffins. Oh look, it's the same picture of Kim Possible I put it. Yeah, I had a thing for Becky Lynch at one time too. That was a joke. It's the freaking Lazy Town. That was the name of the show. I used to watch that sometimes. Makes this perfect. Alex Trebek, huh? Better not be getting off to my profile picture. Angry video game nerd? I'm not making fun of you, it's just some of these are funny. Yeah, Margot Robbie, that's a pretty good one. The Oz Films load. The Woman from... that's a pretty decent recreation of the Bold and Beautiful title card. That's what I sound like when I have to get out of bed early in the morning. Why do I have this sitting here? This should be in the trash. The cats do not need to be eating this. Dang. Still another 22 seconds to go. Is he going to...
Oh. Get off my rock.
What? What do you mean I'm supposed to go? What do you mean I'm going to go to jail if I keep watching?
Hang on a minute.
What was that at the... Okay, well, that was something. I was expecting the images to go rapid fire because you kept talking about how there might have been a seizure. You might cause seizures with what you were doing or something. That's Repressed SpeggiMan Memories. Pretty good recreation of the Bold and the Beautiful title card. I'm probably just going to use solid colors and then no background, different colored background. Since how you threw all yours out, I'm going to do a couple of things here in a moment. I'm going to give all of you all the images that are going to flash across the screen on the Open to Repressed Childhood Memories, which is going to use that same theme song, but it's going to look a little more like the Bold and the Beautiful Open. They just recently released a streaming service where all the first 38 seasons, 37, are available for viewing. They got bonus features and everything too. My grandmother and I have been watching season 1, and that was the theme song they used up to 95 when they redid it. That's the best version of the song, by the way. Does a theme song to a soap opera really need to go that hard? That is my question. So these are all of the Repressed Childhood Memory characters. So you got the main ones: Clarissa Darling from Clarissa Explains It All, Kitty Catchwell from Tough Puppy, Alex Mack, I'm not going to say anymore, SpeggiMan's obsessed, Bridget from Total Drama Island, Daphne from Scooby-Doo, and then the minor characters that are only going to appear in the open. I keep saying I'm going to cut these fingernails, and I never do. I just don't like how uncomfortable everything feels when you rub them across any surfaces after you cut them. Gwen from Total Drama Island, Chrissy from Three's Company, Jazz from Danny Phantom, Wendy from Gravity Falls, Miss Sunshine from The Fairly Odd Parents, Kim Possible, Brad from Hey Dude, yeah, that's a woman with a man's name, Jeanette McCurdy, another Jeanette, Jeanette from Alvin and the Chipmunks, Kitty Catchwell was not the only animal, Lex Murphy from Jurassic Park, Jennifer Lawrence, Taylor from the first season of Fetch with Rough Ruffman, Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot, Lily from Kappa Mikey, Joe from Big Time Rush, Peyton List, this is a childhood one, Lucy from 64 Zoo Lane, Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb, Haley Smith from American Dad, Jumpin' Judy from the Doodlebops, Maya from Maya and Miguel, Miranda Cosgrove, and then DJ Tanner from Full House. Those are going to be all the images that are going to flash across the screen whenever we get to that. To close us out tonight, I'm going to read something that TeggiFan... TeggiFan's crash out. No, I never voiced that. So apparently TeggiFan was in space or something, and I'm going to try to read this live. Alvin Olagon, I don't know how to pronounce that. This probably isn't going to be safe for work. If there's any curse words in there, I'm not going to. This is written in a mocking style. TeggiFan somehow got to us humans on Earth, straight from the Orion spacecraft. Yeah, guys, I have successfully done zero-gravity belly play involving honey with Miss Christina. It's a groundbreaking space achievement for the Avlagania community. Oh, yeah! Stinking Pornhub from the 2010s with your cancel space prawn movie plan. I am ahead of you. And in the early 2030s, belly play on Mars with Alyssa Carlson, our second groundbreaking space achievement. You've heard about whipped cream, honey, chocolate syrup, strawberries, ice cubes, etc. Yeah!
and I did research. It's harmful, and it can burn human skin and enter the bloodstream. No! My dreams are shattered! No!
Right as I finish that out, pop-up for McAfee comes up. They install McAfee on all the Windows computers.
Every time I talk in this voice, every time I do the TeggiFan voice, the cat is really concerned. Did you see how he came up here? And I just realized that on the April Fool's special, I came up with a special voice for Buster F. Billington.
This is his voice. Hey, boys and girls. My name's Buster F. Billington. It's kind of a less extreme Joe Wirt voice. This is Joe Wirt. Alexa Bliss.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. I think I need to be tested for, what is it called? Multiple character syndrome?
No, you don't. You're perfectly fine.
Shut up. That's going to do it for this short little special. I got a couple more things coming up pretty soon. I just uploaded a logo capture. I saw this thing while I was browsing through Avid. I thought to myself, what the frick is this? Not on YouTube, so I uploaded it there. Yeah, he really wants to know what's going on here. TeggiFan Moves On is on the way. I've got a private production to render and send to SpeggiMan whenever that comes around. I gotta produce this real soon because I plan on being in bed in 3 hours and 43 minutes. So I gotta go into work tomorrow, and then I got a baseball game tomorrow afternoon. Production on Saturday for sure. I can guarantee that to all of you right now. That's going to do it, everybody, for this impromptu production. The theme of 2026 so far has been delayed production. There's just been so many extra, you know, all the sports productions, all the April Fool's uploads, all of the LARDLOGO Will Watch Anythings, just all of that. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this short impromptu production. The regular, unless SpeggiMan uploads something else that, if you want myself to watch your newest upload, just hype it up. Or bring it up in the fan community tab. I read that thing whenever new things are posted. I check it like 2-3 times a day. Just do that and I'll go in and do you really need to show your rear end to the audience? I'll show you one more funny thing before we sign off. Where'd it go? I have the packaging here somewhere. I ate something really fun. I bought something at a military surplus store, and I have to share it with all of you. This has been a very unorganized. I got a bag right here. If I don't find the main one I'm looking for, I'll just show it to you. This might become an episode of Dirt Moments with Eddie in the future. We'll just have to see what happens. Dang it. Okay. So I bought 2 military rations, and I ate both of them. And turns out the rumors about these things constipating you are true, because I was unable to go for like over 24 hours, and then I blew up the toilet multiple times. So, stay tuned for Dirt Moments with Eddie whenever that comes out, because that'll definitely be one of the stories. In fact, I'm going to look at something real quick. Tell you everything I have planned for Dirt Moments with Eddie. So, the first episode talks about an action figure playset that I was unable to purchase, as well as not making it out to Sumas when the train went to Linden for the last time. Other stories I have planned, accused of shoplifting, the one chip challenge, the SmackDown incident from almost a year ago, my dumbest childhood fear, my encounters with bats and raccoons, falling for every end of the world prediction, my dumbest childhood crush, you already know what I'm going to talk about, my first grade teacher flipping out over curse words, smashing 2 laptop screens as a child, playing football in high school, forging my signature in middle school, a meltdown over not being able to watch Back at the Barnyard, melting plastic with hot light bulbs, stomach ache just being constipation that I had to go into the hospital for, the time I locked myself in an apartment restroom, the whole fiasco with the Dodgers director's cut from a few months back, an Airwolf temper tantrum, the time I made myself throw up in first grade, some more about the trains going to Linden, that'll be in there, wading through the Pacific Ocean in late November just to record Amtrak, passing by someone on the highway wearing a John Cena shirt, rolling down the window and shouting, "Cena sucks!" and making my grandfather really angry. The full story behind the death of the Viacom pinball, one of the usual suspects in the top 3 hottest uploads. Rerouting a bunch of electrical when the issue was I just needed to do the circuit breaker. And then trying to watch an R-rated film back when I was a child, and locking my younger brother in his room and turning on a Blue's Clues DVD and running off. A lot to talk about. I like doing this. This is a baseball. Gotta keep my coordination going. Well, that's really all there is to talk about. This was more just myself rambling on. That's going to do it for production tonight. Or that's going to do. We gotta edit this pretty soon. That's going to do it for today. That's going to be the episode once again. If you want myself to watch your things, just request them, and as long as it's something that can be shown, that's family friendly, PG at the most explicit, yeah, I'll watch it. And make sure you provide the links also. There was one on the first episode of the revival where I was unable to do that. That's going to do it, my friends. Thank you for joining. Good night. Happy Holy Week. Tomorrow is Good Friday. He is risen. Remember that Christ is King. And God bless. Whoops.
Kapussy, 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 kapussy.